What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video, and today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, Karen. Karen, thank you so much for this request. Karen was the person who came to me originally and said that I should do these as double features. Karen and Terry both said that separately to me, so y'all can thank them for these double feature reactions, which I'm so happy to be doing because it's such a cool comparison to see. As you guys can see, today's one is going to be Life is a Highway, which I shockingly know the original of this song. Go me! I actually know this song. I like this song. It is a great fun song, so I can't wait to see what the boys did with it and what they do with it. I know that they are going to knock it out of the park. It is so up their alley. This fun kind of pop country is so what they do so well, so I can't wait to hear it. And yeah, we're going to get into this. So as always, please check the original video that is linked in the description below. Give both of the originals a like, a comment, subscribe to Home Free if you haven't already. And we're going to get into this. This is Home Free's cover of Life is a Highway from the original Sing Off.
Performing Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts, here is Home Free.
But life's like a road that you travel on. It's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind.
Okay, Adam. First of all, having Austin come in, just no beatboxing, nothing, just him singing those lines. And normally when you have someone just with the isolated vocals and then you bring in the beat later, it's because it's a slow song or like a slower, sadder song or something like that, or you're trying to build emotion. In this, it was just like funky voice coming in that made you want to dance, just his voice alone. And then you had the Adam coming in with the scratching of the record and then the beatboxing come in. And now Tim's going to get into it. This is going to be amazing.
But life's like a road that you travel on. It's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door. The blues won't haunt you anymore. The brave are free and the love is sore. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate.
I'm sorry, the way he hit that note then was gorgeous. And again, you guys mentioned in the comments of the last video that they had wanted a lot of the, or that it's rumored at least that in Sing Off they had wanted a lot of the lead vocals to be being done by, I think you guys mentioned it was Austin and I think Tim were the main focuses on the vocals. So a lot of the songs are like that, and you can definitely get that here. It's definitely, so far it's definitely the Austin show. But he is killing it. Absolutely killing it.
Sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door. The blues won't haunt you anymore. The brave are free and the love is sore. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate.
Come on. I'm sorry, boys, but the little hip movement they're doing there, they're not. It's nothing in the feed. It's just a slight hip hop from side to side. Gentlemen, please calm yourselves with those hips.
There was a distance between you and I.
Oh my God, Tim, calm down.
Once, but now we look it in the eye.
That is the first time that Tim has gotten the bass face fan, because I haven't had a chance to react to much Home Free since I got it. But sir, that note. Are you kidding me? listen to what I imagine it could only be Tim that's doing that kind of bass. If that's Adam, then he's too talented. But the way that they're doing, everyone's doing the claps, and then you're just hearing the boom, boom, and it sounds like a troll beating down a door. It is enormous in size. No, I'm an absolute fool. That straight up was the talent of Mr. Adam Rupp. There is no doubt about that. I just realized that when I listened to it a second time that, yeah, there's bass in there, but that is him. That is so him. And he is destroying that. This man's mouth is a jukebox, a beatbox. It is insane, and my brain can't fathom it. It is no surprise at all. And like, this is very one-sided of me and very biased of me saying this because I haven't seen any of the other performances. But watching this, it's hard to argue why Home Free won this show. Like, damn. Chris and Rob sound so great in this one, by the way. I know they're only like doing the kind of backing or like the extra stuff on top of what Austin's doing for the vocals, but they both sound incredible. And they've done a great job, and the group in general has done a great job of taking this song and going from a starting point to building to an insane party crescendo, which isn't an easy thing to do in an a cappella song. Like, I've mentioned this on the channel before. You can tell the difference between really good a cappella and less good a cappella by how much they struggle to kind of give it that same feel that a song can have, of wanting to make you get up out of your chair or make you want to headbang or make you want to bop along with it. If you can kind of sit there and be like, oh yeah, it's nice, it's pretty, they have good voices. That's one thing. That's still talent in itself, but you don't have that effect with Home Free. Home Free make you want to get up out your chair. And that is why they are absolute masters of what they do. There was too much to be impressed at that ending, because I was going to comment on how good Austin sounded with his note, then Rob came in with his note, and then Adam Rupp blew the floor out. He just blew up the floor. There was an explosion. I have no doubt that was an explosion. I don't believe you when you say he did it with his mouth. He blew up the stage and ended the song. That was awesome. If that's the original, if that is the sing-off version from around the same time, like Pretty Woman, both versions were incredible, but I could tell the growth. I could see the change in style from one to the other. And if you're going to tell me this is base level for Life is a Highway, number one, you can definitely tell they're in their wheelhouse with this one. And number two, I can't even begin to imagine what I'm stepping into right now with this next song. But we are going to get into it right now. Here we go. Transition in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are back. Okay, so we are all ready for Life is a Highway, the 2023 edition, updated, improved, upgraded, as Home Free always do. I can't wait to get into this. Let's get straight into it.
Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. Come on. Life's like...
What did you just do? I have never been so impressed by someone belching at me. Because that sounded like a straight up... But, okay. They've still kept, I love that they still kept the kind of similar vibe of starting it off with just the vocals, but this time they didn't just do Austin alone. They had the group. They had Austin, Rob, and I believe it was Chance. Yep, Austin, Rob, and Chance. And then Adam Rupp decided to come in with an unholy noise from the depths of his stomach. I don't even know what you call that.
Ride it all night long. Come on. Life's like a road that you travel on. When there's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend and sometimes you stand. Sometimes you turn your back to the wind.
Okay, I worked out how they do it. I worked out how they upgrade. I am so sorry. I've just noticed. I know Austin with facial hair. I'm on his TikTok. I'm on his socials. I see him with the facial hair, with the hair down in the facial hair. Um, Man looks like he's about to go create moonshine. Man looks like he just discovered fire. Sir, what? That is wow. That is something. That is, why do I still find it attractive? Why is it still good? Let's not get into that. Anyway, but I worked out how they upgrade this one. It is by Rob. Sounds incredible with this song. The fact that he sang backing vocals last time was an abomination just because of how good he sounds in this intro. I'm getting on a tangent, but he sounds phenomenal.
Sometimes you bend and sometimes you stand. Sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore. When the brave are free and love is soar, come ride with me to the distant shore.
Also, talking about people's hair and the way they look, I am loving Adam Rupp's long hair, but something about the fact that I've noticed that he's buffed himself out right at the same time that I've noticed he's grown his hair long is giving me 80s romance novels / Fabio. Like I can see Adam Rupp laid out in a silken shirt that's open on a silk bed on the cover of a romance novel. That it's like with those arms and that hair, that is the full vibes that it's giving me, and I find it hilarious. But yes, let's keep going. Let's focus on the vocals, Dylan.
There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore. When the brave are free and love is soar, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left.
The way that Rob did Garden there was gorgeous. And I have to comment as well on the fact that in the last version, do not get me wrong with this at all, in the last version, Adam Rupp's beatboxing was mind-blowing. Some of the noises that he did, some of the sounds that came out of his mouth were incredible. But this version right here, I had to remind myself that we are not hearing drums, that we are not hearing an actual backing track, or at least a drum kit mixed in there, because of how realistic he sounds now. That is how he has leveled up, is that he can flawlessly and perfectly imitate the drum beat from basically any song, and it sounds identical. I don't think there's a noise this guy can't make, and it's mind-blowing.
Love is soar, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah, if you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Let's roll, girl.
Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, the Khyber Pass to Vancouver's lights. And knock me down then back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no load I can't hold. The road's so rough, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them we're survivors.
I'm gonna put it out there. Having the song done this way works so much better for the fact that you get the variety in the voices. When Austin came in for his section here, and it was higher than Rob's and sounded different than Rob's and had a different twang, it drove home more than the original, in my opinion, how good his voice is. Even though it may be a smaller section than he had in the original one, hearing them all together, like hearing them one at a time, just highlights each of them and how good they individually are. And again, they know exactly what to do to these songs to make it not just a modernized version or a new version, but a straight up upgrade. They know how to take all the best parts of their old version and go, this is what we would have done if we could have. Because obviously the show to a degree would have been in their ear being like, oh no, it's only 2 minutes. You've only got this long. You know, you can only do this much. We really want the group to have front men. So if Austin and Tim could mostly sing, again, I don't know if that's rumored or confirmed, but that's what I've heard from different people, was that there had to be more of a focus on Austin and on Tim. But again, I'm not sure about that one. Either way, yeah, the way that this has been done now not only manages to give everyone in the group their own awesome parts, but still Austin's part shines brighter because of that, and I love it.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah, if you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. I wanna drive it, oh, well, yes I will.
I also love Austin's thing of putting these cheeky little extra bits in there. Like these little, he did it before when he said something, and I was like, oh, sir, that's not in the original. And then just then with the, I want to drive it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Austin. Yes, you do want to drive it. And now I'm gonna just get it ready, because if he made me drop the fan in the first one, I'm gonna just get it ready.
There was a distance between you and I. A misunderstanding once, but now we look it in the
These boys they absolutely adore to take your expectations and just flip them on the head, because Tim went deep there, but I don't think he went as deep as he did in the original one. It didn't have that drop off that he did in the original one, which destroyed me. But then they're going to come in with Adam Rupp doing that. Doing that. I don't even know what to call that. Record scratching, I guess, but come on, my guy. Like, go off, but seriously, do you have to go off? And Austin. I've got a comment on as well. Yes, I have noticed. I have noticed it progressively throughout this clip. This wind has been getting more and more intense as they travel faster and faster on the highway, and I love that. They look like they had so much fun with this damn wind machine, because when they were doing it before, even when Tim was singing his bit, his hair was going a bit crazy, and I was like, that wind's a bit intense now, isn't it? And now they've come in with this part, and I get it. I finally get the joke. The light bulbs clicked on. We're definitely building this. Why do each of them individually look like a different breed of dog sticking their head out the car window as their gums flap? Like, each one of them in the slow motion just looked like you could see their lips going, and they all looked, it just, oh my God, look at that.
Yeah, if you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah, if you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. I wanna drive it.
Why do I get the feeling, I know it's about to end, but why do I get the feeling just from the intensity of it on their faces at the moment that they don't have a wind machine there. It's not a big fan. They just have a straight up leaf blower just blowing in their face. I would love to see the behind the scenes of this, to see them all standing in front of a green screen and probably Amberly standing there with a leaf blower just blasting it in their faces. it would be the best thing in the world to see. I know it probably wasn't her, but it would just be, I would love to see that. That would be the funniest thing ever. But yes.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all day long. Baby, I wanna ride it. Yeah, if you're going my way, I wanna drive it all.
Honestly, that final image there, if you don't want that as the background of your computer with all of their faces just being in the wind, if you don't want that on your computer screen, what are you doing with yourself? If that doesn't make you smile looking at it, nothing will, because that was hilarious. Absolutely brilliant clip. And yeah, you can't get much more of an upgrade. And that's the thing. The thing that boggles the mind is that the old version, I finished that version going, this was so good. There's no way they can make this better. And they did. They straight up did. There's no argument. There's no discussion. There's no changing your mind. That was incredible. That was absolutely phenomenal what they did with it now. And again, I just love the way that all of their voices, like when they all had their own individual parts to shine, they highlight each other so well and highlight how unique and individual each one of them is. It's incredible. But yeah, Adam Rupp needs to take a chill pill in that one because he was on fire. Guys, as always, as you know, please check out the original videos linked in the description below. Give them a like, give them a comment, subscribe to Home Free if you haven't already. Also, give me a like and a comment and subscribe to me because it helps out so much. We're trying to get this channel to 10,000 subscribers, so please help us out. Also, check me out over on Patreon. I have weekly, not daily, weekly polls for my reactions on the channel. So 2 reactions a week on the channel are done by the polls over on my Patreon. You can vote for as little as $1, and you also get access to the Discord, where we have just the most awesome people in the world. Also, I have weekly TV show reactions, 2 a week. I have monthly movie reactions. We do a monthly live stream at the end of the month. And at the highest tier, just like Karen did today, you can get a guaranteed request on the channel every month. So check that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourselves a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. And I'll see you next time. Bye.